Hello, people of the internet. Sigh, inconsistency. Name really applying this week because I forgot to record. Yep. So this is the first time that I'm doing post-com on an actual computer setup. So this will be very interesting. Shout out to our opponents, Talon Master J, for sending me his footage. He's a good guy, good sport. In any case, let's get started. I'm trying to think of what I can talk about because it's been over a week since our battle, so I don't really remember too much. Yeah, that's the team we brought. We brought Cinchino, Rabambi, Claydol, Thunderous, Bishop, and Latias. We had plans pretty much. This was a very setup heavy team because he's got 2 mons weak to Ice Beam, or just like we wanted to capitalize on that. And like even with his resistances to that, I also got the stuff for that, so it's like, what could he do at that point? I think he goes over his team composition for a little bit, so let's just skip past that. There we go. Gotta get to the actual battle, you know? Don't want to have that on there. Yeah, I do remember I led Rabambi mainly because I didn't want him to potentially set up rocks with any of his mons, because we ran Sash, not heavy duty boots. Sash Quiver Dance, which you will get to see here. Well, not really the Sash, but the Quiver Dance at least. Because this guy's running a normal Savali, which is cool, like, I guess, because like normal Savali only weak to fighting, and you get to put on an item that isn't one of those discs. Now here I kind of misplayed, because if you saw that damage on Flamer, like did a little over half with +1 special defense. So if I quivered again, I probably would have lived. Probably. I didn't do calcs for this, so I don't know completely, but I just decided to go for the Moonblast, see how much that did. Also potentially see what item he is. From here, I believe, I'm trying to remember who I went into. Oh, I went into Cinchino, I believe. Yep, Cinchino. It's hard to do post-com on this stuff because there's so much communicating. I believe he swaps to Ensign here. Yeah. Wanted to get his Intimidate off, which, like, I respect. No, never a bad thing to intimidate a physical attacker. And I do believe I go for the knockoff. Yeah, I go for the knockoff. Trying to remember this battle. Get rid of his heavy duty boots. believe we both go for U-turn here, wanting to get our pivots off. Just because I don't like having Cinchino at -1 attack, even with the item it has. And I just didn't think... I don't know why he went for the U-turn here. I don't remember. Which I think he told me, but... Yeah, I don't quite remember. We didn't really talk about it, so that's what I go to Latias here thinking like, oh, if he clicks his own knockoff, it procs my weakness policy. And then his next knockoff won't do as much damage. Because I built a decently physically bulky Latias, if I remember correctly. Yeah. But instead, he goes for his own U-turn, which still procs my weakness policy, but it's just like, now he has a free swap to something like Garchomp or his Glass Trigger. I did kind of make a mistake in prep. I had both Ice Beam, and Dragon Pulse, when really I probably only needed Ice Beam. I could have had something else for Dragon Pulse, but it's whatever. Battle's already done. Takes his time on his move, obviously. I think it's pretty obvious which one he might go into, but yeah. I think he panic picked Glass Trigger there, but I don't know. Cause honestly, I think Garchomp probably would have been the play just because it's closer to being faster than a Lottie that he doesn't know if it has Speed Invest or not. Like, if I had Mystical Fire here, that thing would have been dead. But oh well. My Lottie is gone, and it looks pretty bad for me, I'll be honest. This guy's +1 boost. I go out to Bisharp, because free kill pretty much, with something like Iron Head or Knockoff. Because like his only like good switch-ins are like Garchomp and Incin, and he doesn't want Garchomp taking a hit, nor does he want Incin to give me a Defiant boost. So here he goes into this Garchomp set. Now this Garchomp set is honestly kind of crazy. He brought like Rocky Helmet, Rough Skin, but also Scale Shot for sweeping. It's just like, okay. Alright, pal. Defensive or offensive, pick one, bro. Here he does go for Scale Shot, predicting that I switch, which good play on his part, honestly. If he'll make the play. I'll be honest, I didn't watch a lot of the footage before I just like started recording this, so there may be some points where it's just like he's taking his time to battle. So like me, being the rational person I am, expecting an Earthquake, I swap to my Claydol because it's loved. And he goes for the scale shot, so I'm just like, oh, okay. I ran Ice Beam on this Claydol, just cause like I wanted as much stuff that could get rid of his mons that are quad weak to it as possible. Just cause I knew he'd bring like at least one, if not both of them, which he brought both of them, so good for me, I guess. Ooh, a quick Ice Beam. Do decent amount. Chip. Then another tackle kill. I didn't think another Ice Beam would kill, so I go for my stab move. Just cause we don't want to risk this thing staying alive. Granted, it does get its own Ice Beam off on me first, which is like not great because I ran this thing pretty physically defensive as well. Like you saw how much damage that did. That's nuts. I believe he goes either Ensign or Lando here. I mean, look at this Lando set. That's nuts. Power fly, bro. What are you doing with that? I think he goes for U-turn here, but I don't remember. Like, there's a lot of this battle I don't remember. I just remember, like, important stuff. I think my Claydol goes down here. Yeah. Not before having him take some Rocky Helmet chip, which is always good. He goes to his Greydilly, which honestly I don't know why he did that. Cause like, if he just went out to his Garchomp, I don't think I had a play for that. Actually I did, but like even still, it's like nothing he couldn't fix with a pivot to like Ensign. So this man, I don't know why he made this play. He just goes for Rock Polish on the Steel type that he has no super effective moves against. Like, I thought like if he was doing that he might have been weakness bossy, but nope, he's not. He goes for his attacking move, to which we Sucker Punch, because of course we do. On further inspection, that might have just been him like sacking it because he wanted a good swap to Garchomp, but I don't know. He tries to do the same thing again, thinking like, oh, he'll swap to his flying type because he doesn't want to get earthquaked. And me, being the totally master predictor that I am, expect him to do Scale Shot again because he wants his speed raised. So let us see what happens. He clicks Scale Shot. I stay in. Gets a few hits off, does a little bit of damage to me. He's now -1 defense, and we get a nice knockoff. Do take some more chip from his Rough Skin Rocky Helmet. He decides to sack Chomp here, I believe. Yeah, he sacks his Chomp here. bro, make you move, man. Post-com is kind of hard when you keep going back and forth. Yeah, he sacks jump here. Because obviously I have Sucker Punch and he only has attacking moves. I believe he goes into Lando here. Yep. I think he goes for either U-turn or fly. Yeah, he goes for fly. You know, on the steel type. So we get 2 sucker punches off on this guy, which is like awesome chip. This is a decently down the wire battle, yeah. Because he's got his Lando left and his Ensign, which is pretty much on full health. Unfortunately for him, I do have a Scarfed Thunderous, so battle might as well be over for him, because he can't outspeed Scarfed Thundy. And Scarfed Thundy with base 140 special attack just kills both of his mons with Focus Blast. Now inconsistency, you say? Totally. Focus Blast might miss. And I say that's true, it might. But you'll see. He has all this setup that he doesn't use. Alright, that's 1 Focus Blast. We hit. Got his Lando, only 14 health. So even if we do miss Focus Blast here, it's not like there's much he can do. Because we still have a pretty much full health Chinchino. But we don't miss the Focus Blast, so it's all fine and dandy. I'm doing this post-com after week 8 because that's how long it took for me to get the footage, so like you'll probably so we're 2-5 at this point. After week 8 you'll see what we are then, but it is what it is. GG's to Down Master J. Thank you once again for the footage, because like I was honestly like so angry when I figured out I didn't record the battle, because this was the first battle I won in like so many weeks. It was just annoying. With that, my name's Inconsistency. See you next time. Peace.